Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Flower Girl J. How are y'all doing? Today with me, I'm having oolong tea in my NASA cup. Great day for SpaceX, right? Elon Musk sending people to the moon. Well, this will be my first reaction video. I want to give a shout out to YXL the Man for helping me set this up and how to do a reaction video. His tutorials are amazing. A lot of math involved, but I finally got it. I'm using Streamlabs and so far it's been great. So this will be my first reaction video. And in the tea with Flower Girl J, we talk about culture, we talk about life, and we talk about just what's going on in the world. What's going on? Marvin Gaye. So today we're gonna react to this ad by I think it's black dating app. It's a black dating app called No Voting, No Volking. So let's give it a whirl here, huh? And we're also going to talk about Kanye's West Little issue. If you haven't heard, he has a new clothing line with a very interesting message. So let's get to the reaction video. Now, bear with me, y'all. I am not techie. You know, the joke around here is that I'm actually a boomer in a millennial's body. My mom was the millennial, but she was a boomer. She knew about celebrities and whatnot. So in this video, there's Magic Johnson's son, and then there's this girl named Trina. I think she might be a rapper. I'm not sure. But this video is supposed to get black people to vote. So let's check it out. And you know, it is voting season, so everybody's coming out the woodwork. Give me 1 second. And let me just shrink a little bit so you all can see. Turn on the volume and let's get this party started.
Trey checks. I think
Supposed to convince me to vote.
It's voting season, bruh.
No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking. No voting, no fucking. No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking. No voting, no fucking.
Seriously? Seriously, dude? Do they seriously think that we black people only care about in the bedroom? Oh my gosh. If you don't vote, you won't have sex. Great. Okay. Let's continue.
Yeah, okay, app looking for some action. Why the homie Scott was hidden. Face is a 9, abs a 10. D is a to be determined. He got
Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, dude, whoa. What does the male genitalia have to do with voting for a leader? Seriously. And of course, we got to degrade the black man. Oh my gosh. Are they serious with this? Are they serious with this? They are. Let's let's continue with this train wreck. Come on.
Man, Joe, he don't sing, bro. The only red flag, he said he don't vote. This midterms for all the single cute. Wanna hit this booty, gotta do your civic duty. Now vote.
You want to hit this booty, you got to do the civic duty. Hold up. You guys, look, let me shrink myself a little more so y'all can see what they think black women look like. Right there. You think we all look like this? You know what this is saying to me? This is saying, black women, this is you. This is who you are. You just come off the street. You got no class. You have no class. Or in this case, in this video, you got no class. You stupid, as well as black men. And y'all ain't smart. I know, right? But we are. This is not who we are. Whoever came up with this, whoever thought this was a good idea to market to black people, seriously, black people, this is not who you are. And we all know this. And you know what they're saying to us? They're saying we only care about our booties. We only care about sex and sexual things. And, you know, we're stupid enough to vote for whoever, really. We're stupid enough to go vote for something we don't know nothing about. That we could be manipulated and be pawns. That's what this is saying. This is what it's saying. That we're not smart enough. That we're incapable. That we only care about sexual stuff. And that we all think in a hive mind. Like we all think the same way. And I'm supposed to agree with this. Let's continue.
No loving, no voting, no touching, no voting, no nothing, no voting, no fucking, no voting, no fucking, no voting, no loving, no voting, no touching, no voting, no nothing, no voting, no fucking, no voting, no fucking. Don't stop now, stuff my ballot box again, but my homegirl through, put the buy in partisan. Politics be so nasty, make me wanna flirt ya, show you how to be a poll worker, legs in
Let
the
me
air.
flirt with you so I can show you how to be a poll worker. What kind of polls we talking about here? Because this video makes me think of the other kind of poll, not the other polls. And politics ain't nasty, like sexual nasty. Have you ever been to a voting booth? It's pretty boring. You just show your driver's license, you get in a booth, you press a button for a name, and that's it. It ain't all of this. This is crazy. This is madness. This really is. And I'm sorry, Chica. I don't want to learn how to be a poll worker from you. Sorry. I'm like, sorry. You seem very intelligent, but a lot of people would call you a sellout because you're buying into this stereotype of what black people are supposed to be, but this is not who we are. It's not who we are. All right, let's continue.
I don't care. Anyone could get it. Universal health care. If you wanna come before the deadline, come in the jacuzzi, gerrymander this coochie. No love, no love.
What the heck? Did you all hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my gosh. This might as well just be a rap video. Just take politics out of here. Because Well, we only care about the vagina and the genitalia. Forget that. Vote and you'll get all the, you know what, the other word for cat, the P word. You know what I'm talking about. Right? Wow. Just wow. Like, this is a slap in our face. That this is all we care about. How can I take anything seriously from this? You know what this does? This actually makes me not want to vote. But it does. I mean, this makes me not want to go vote. I'm gonna vote, but this makes me want to crawl up in a ball and cry at how society is crumbling. Let's get back to the video. I'm talking too much. Sorry.
No voting, no touch, no voting, no nothing. Can't let me down, gotta stand up for something. No voting, no loving, no voting, no touch, no voting, no nothing. BLK, we gon' stand up for something. Yeah, that's right. No voting, no loving. If the coochie is the goal, go hit the pose. Period.
Oh, of course we gotta degrade the black man even more. If the coochie is the goal, go to the poll. So you only going to the poll so you can get some? Hold on, let me go back to, what did that sticker say? Hold up. They actually, oh wow, they really don't like black men, do they? It's very apparent. Overall, this is an insult to black men and women. I'm just shocked, y'all. This is not who we are. Sorry to tell you that, but that's not who we are. Do we have people like this? Yes. I mean, there's people like this in my family. But that's not who they are. And I've met people who were like this in the video, the people you saw. I've met people like that. But yet you see their potential, though. That's not who they are. They're smart, intelligent, whizzes at math. I mean, I wish I was. I mean, I'm a whiz at reading and literature, but I mean, we're creative, we're smart, we're determined. I mean, if we put our minds to it, we'll do it. That's who we are. But most importantly, we're children of God. Did we lose that along the way? Apparently. But this is not who black people are. And unfortunately, somebody who has never met a black person before and only have seen videos and ads like this, they're going to think that all black people are like this, and they're not. And what's sad is, I'm supposed to agree with all of that. No, I don't. I know. I mean, the message was for, I get the main message was for black people to come out and vote. But at the same time, it was a slap in our face. That's not how you do it, okay? You don't tell people to go vote and then demean them and stereotype them and treat them like they're idiots. And what's really sad to me is my people are being pawns in this game. They're pawns in this game. We're all pawns in this game, not just black people. It's a game, folks. Like, and I don't even know what I just saw. Like, this is not who we are. And it shows that black people, and everybody really, but what I see in the black community is I there's a struggle with identity here. For one, this is for a black dating app or a website, which I find dumb because that's limiting when it comes to dating. You're limiting yourself. I mean, like, if you want to date somebody in your own race, that's fine. That's your decision. But hey, what if God somebody has this? Sorry, guys. What if God has somebody for you who's outside your race? You closed your door on that. You closed the door on that. And, look at, and if you have this mindset, think about all the people who God has sent in your life. Like, I wouldn't be the woman I am today if it wasn't for the people that God placed in my life. He's placed black people in my life. He's placed white people in my life. He's placed Hispanic people in my life. He's placed Vietnamese people in my life, Muslim people in my life who have made me the woman I am today. I didn't agree with them, but they blessed me. And if you close yourself off like this and only think about the color of your skin, and you make that into your only identity, you're closing yourself off from the world. And for one thing, I don't want people to only look at me as this black chick on YouTube who wears flowers in her hair and has a floral background all the time. No, I want you to know me. I'm not a crayon, okay? I have a personality. I have likes. I have dislikes. I have a beginning. I have an end. And so do you. So, like, when you see me on YouTube, I don't want you to see me as this black chick. I want you to see me as Flower Girl J. Or if you see me on the street, I want you to see me as Jasmine. That's who I want you to see. But most importantly, I want you to see my Heavenly Father shining through me. When you see me, you should see Him. Well, I'm aiming for that. There's some gospel songs, a lot of gospel songs that say, more of you, Lord, and less of me. And this is what we just saw is not promoting that. It's promoting me and my skin. That's who I am. I am my skin. You are not your skin. I took my dad to the doctor's office once. This past summer. And, when you're in the waiting room, they have these health videos where they teach you about, they have little videos where they give you information about the human body and give you little trivia. I found out from there that the skin, this right here, is the largest organ of the human body. So if you think about it, we're comparing our organs to each other. I mean, think about it. If this is the largest organ of the human body, and we're doing this black versus white or dark versus light, you're comparing organs. We're more than organs, people. It makes me think, hey, my lungs are black. My lungs are black. My lungs are blacker than yours. Black lungs are beautiful. well, white lungs are beautiful too. Like, and they matter. Like, yeah, I guess lungs matter because black lungs indicate cancer and so do white lungs. We're more than organs, folks. And it can also indicate bronchitis, but you know, and it makes it even more silly. We're comparing organs. That sounds like a serial killer, like who collects organs. I'm like, oh no. But that's what we're doing. Which leads me to my next topic, Kanye's new clothing line. Let me pull that up for you. Now, this is a picture of Kanye and Candace Owens. Candace Owens is a conservative on YouTube and the Daily Wire. And she is shown with Kanye in this sweatshirt. So give me 1 second here. Oh, yep. Told y'all I'm not really tech savvy. Give me 1 second. And now let me shrink. It's like, let me shrink. Oh boy. Uh-oh. It won't let me shrink. I think it froze. Oh, there we are. There we go. I'm just going to move it right here, folks. And let me enlarge it. Okay, so right here is Candace Owens on the left and Kanye's on the right. And they have a White Lives Matter shirt. Let me see if I can enhance it. Ooh, I'm just going to enhance Kanye right here. So the controversy is, why on earth would Kanye do this? He's crazy. You know, Kanye, who's a rapper, if you all don't know, he used to be married to Kim Kardashian. He's pretty much known for his outrageous comments or outrageous speeches and making a big scene. That's what he's known for. And shoot, a lot of people are having an uproar about this. Me personally, it's a shirt, y'all. Like, I know. I mean, there was even videos of black people crying over this. I mean, it's a shirt. It's a sweatshirt, y'all. Give it a rest. Like, I mean, it's not even original. Look, going back. It's not even original. You can even make that shirt. But he's probably charging an arm and a leg for that shirt because, you know, it's Kanye. What do I personally think about this? It's true. White lives do matter. But at the same time, it's like, what's the motivation, though? It was the same thing. It was the same reaction I had with the Black Lives Matter shirt. What was there was a dark motivation behind it. True words, Black lives do matter. But there was a sinister meaning behind it. With Kanye, I feel like this is just for him to spark the flames. Well, it's already a wildfire. He's just putting gasoline on the fire. It's like a firefighter saying, hey, this wildfire is out of control. We need to stop it. And I got just the solution. Put gasoline on the fire. That'll show it. And like, no. And that's also with Candace Owens that makes me question, like, what are you doing, girl? I mean, she's conservative / Republican. And this is my opinion. I don't trust neither Democrats or Republicans. I'm more of independent. But regular people on the street would probably say I'm more conservative. But really, I'm independent because I see the dirt on both sides. I see the dirt on both sides. And what I tell people is I see evil on both sides, and it's like a quarter. It's like a coin. It's two sides of the same coin. It's two evils on the same coin, and they all work together. So I'm not really into politics. But I feel like, I'm seeing Candace Owens, who's a well-known conservative and slash Republican, wearing this shirt. It's like, girl, you're supposed to unify people. You're a leader. You're in the position of unifying people. This is only going to make it worse. This is only making it worse. It's a true statement, just like Black Lives Matter was, but it caused division. And if I would have been even happier if he put all Lives Matter shirt. Why didn't he do that? He would have had the same backlash. He would have had the same thing. But it's about hype. Remember, Kanye, like I said earlier, Kanye is known for making these big outbursts and saying outrageous stuff. The guy, and earlier when he made like outrageous statements, people were saying he was off his meds and he was crazy, forgive him and all that. He may be on meds, but he ain't crazy and he ain't stupid. And there's really a reason why he didn't put an all lives matter on there. He wanted to cause division. He wanted to make an outburst to get his name out there. He know he's not going to make money from these shirts, but it's to put his name out there. And to do that, he uses people's emotions and he uses people's feelings and their rage. He uses that to get money, not only money, but mostly to get his name out there. Just like me with this video talking about him. We're putting his name out there. We might not agree, but hey, it's already been done. Like all these videos, reaction videos to, that I'm seeing about Kanye, we're actually helping him advertise his stuff. You see what I'm saying? He's I wouldn't say he's a genius marketer, but he knows how to market. He doesn't care about white lives and he doesn't care about black lives. He cares about his name. That's it. And we are all just pawns in the game. And which is really sad. It's really, really sad. We just pawns in a game, folks. But that's what people do whose only goal in life is to succeed, and that's the only thing that gives meaning to their life. When they chase after success, people become pawns, and servants or people who try to help you, they become slaves. Not servants, they become slaves. And that's what he's doing. He ain't trying to put the fire out. He's trying to spread the flames. Because if he did want to unite people, this is the shirt that would be out here. Let me show you. This is the shirt that he would make. Give me 1 second. There we go. Give me 1 second. Let me shrink. This is the shirt that would be out here. It says red and yellow, black and white. We are precious in his sight. That's the shirt that'd be out here, folks. That would be the shirt right there. That's the shirt that needs to go out. And you know what? This shirt was designed by me. But please, y'all, I ain't trying to sell you guys nothing. I really am not. I'd rather have you guys make this shirt because this is what needs to be out here. But this is my Redbubble shop. And Redbubble is expensive as I don't know what. It's inflation, y'all. Shipping is ridiculous. So if you all can make this shirt and sell it for cheaper than what Redbubble is, I will buy your shirt. But that's the message that needs to go out, y'all. That's what needs to go out. But if you like to support me, go ahead. You can. But I don't care. Like, I wanted to make this shirt ever since Black Lives Matter came out, because that's the message that need to be going out right now. But once again, I ain't trying to sell y'all nothing. Make this shirt. That's the message that needs to go out there, because the Lord brought that back to my attention, because we used to sing that in school. Right after the Pledge of Allegiance, we would sing that song. Jesus loves the little children. All the children of the world, red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. We used to sing that in school. So, I wanted to make that shirt even when my mother was here. She thought it was a good idea, but, I never got around to doing it. Y'all know my story. But that's the message that needs to go out, y'all. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can, if you do want to buy the shirt. And I'll send a coupon too in the description, because things are expensive. I know, believe you me. And right now I have to use Redbubble because for safety reasons and convenience. Because if I had a P.O. box, which would be the safety route, I would just make it for y'all and just have you all give me shipping. Help me with the shipping. But hey, if you all can make this shirt, by all means do. And if it's cheaper, I will pay for it. I'm like, because I want that shirt. But anyway, yeah, going back to that needs to be spread. We're all precious. He didn't just die for black people. He didn't just die for white people. He didn't just die for me. He didn't just die for you. He died for everybody on this planet Earth, so that we may be saved and have eternal life with Him and have a relationship with Him. That's what really matters. But yeah, I'm sorry to tell y'all, but we pawns in this game. That's all we're seen as is pawns in this game. And I feel like right now we need to get beyond this and find out who we really are. And the only way to find out who you really are is through Jesus Christ. Once you get to know Him, you get to learn more about yourself. And that's what I've learned during this 29-year journey, until I found Christ at 10, until 29. And the more I learned about Him, the more I learned about myself. And I'm still learning about myself. I can still be hard on myself. I'm working on that, but, that's the only way you'll find who you really are, because this world will tell you who they think you are. Like the video we saw previously, they think that's you. If you're watching this, black man, black woman, they think that's who you are. That's who you should be. And if you don't act like that, if you're not following this narrative, you will be shunned. You're not black. Kind of reminds me of the cult I left. If you didn't follow in line, if you didn't agree with everything the pastor said or the leader said or what your superiors believed, then you would be shunned. You would be called, you're a backslider, you're backsliding, or you're on your way to hell. But in the world, if you don't agree with them, you're a racist, you're a bigot, you'll be shunned and canceled. That's the pop culture term for shunned, canceled. So, wow. But before I leave, this is what I want to leave with you all. You're not, you're more than what this world says you are. You're more than that. You are a lot more than a color. You're not a crayon. Okay? You're more than that. You're Susan, you're Debbie, you're Dan, you're Tyrone, you're you're you. You're the man or woman God has called you to be. And this right here is just what we saw today is not you. It's not who you are. And even if you dress like that and you twerk and you do all of that, that ain't you. If you do go to the clubs and whatnot, that ain't that's not all who you are. That is not all who you are. Find out who you really are. And the only place you can find that information is through Christ Jesus. So let me know what you all think of the video. Comment. Y'all don't have to subscribe because I hate it when people say like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. I'm like, that's up to you. And that's another thing. Freedom of choice. You shouldn't be shamed if you choose not to vote. That's your decision. And it should be respected. And don't let people say you don't have a voice because you didn't vote. Yeah, you did. You said, I don't feel like either candidate are for me or would benefit. That's a voice still. So, I love you all. See you next time.